What's up, Headless Horde? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon to explore a fascinating fan theory. Could Sir Hugh Hammer have become one of the first White Walkers? But before we get into it, here is your spoiler warning. We'll be discussing details from House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, and the novel Fire and Blood. So if you're not caught up, consider this your heads up. Fans have long speculated about the origins of the White Walkers and the Night King. Some believe the Night King was once a Stark, a Targaryen, or even a failed magical experiment by the Children of the Forest. In the novel A Song of Ice and Fire, written by George R.R. Martin, the Night King has been hinted at, but has yet to be revealed. But a newer theory suggests that Sir Hugh Hammer, a character introduced in House of the Dragon Season 2, may have ultimately become one of the first White Walkers that we see in Game of Thrones. So who exactly was Hugh Hammer? In House of the Dragon, he's introduced as a dragon seed, which means he has Targaryen blood, but wasn't born into royalty. He joins Rhaenyra Targaryen's side during the Dance of the Dragons, and for a while he's a key player in the war. However, Hugh eventually betrays Rhaenyra and switches sides. According to Fire and Blood, he meets his end at the Second Battle of Tumbleton, where an assassin kills him using a Valyrian steel long sword. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Some fans have pointed out that Hugh Hammer bears a striking resemblance to a White Walker we see in Game of Thrones, specifically in the episode Beyond the Wall. Both have similar facial features and fighting styles, except Hugh fights with a warhammer, while the White Walker wields a spear. Hugh was killed with a Valyrian steel weapon, which is known to have magical properties. So how could he have become a White Walker? Well, there's one big problem with this theory. Hugh dies in Tumbleton, which is really far from the north. But if we look at Game of Thrones, we know that Craster, a wildling, was offering babies to the White Walkers. That means there were humans who worked with them. Could someone have transported Hugh's body to the far north, where he was probably revived? And if the Night King was looking for powerful warriors, wouldn't a dragon seed like Hugh be a perfect recruit? This theory isn't the only one out there about famous characters becoming White Walkers. Another theory suggests that Benjen Stark, Ned Stark's brother, may have been partially transformed into a White Walker before the Children of the Forest intervened. His fate was left open-ended, leading some to believe he could have played a bigger role in the undead army. And then there's Brynden Rivers, also known as Bloodraven. He was a Targaryen bastard, a skilled sorcerer, and eventually became the Three-Eyed Raven. Because of his deep connection to magic and the Children of the Forest, some fans think there could be another version of him that exists as a White Walker, maybe even influencing events from beyond the wall. Ultimately, we may never know the full story of the White Walkers and the Night King, but theories like this keep the Game of Thrones fandom alive. Whether or not Hugh Hammer, Benjen Stark, or Brynden Rivers have any connection to the icy threat, it's fun to imagine what could have happened behind the scenes. Now it's time for you to tell me what you think. Could Sir Hugh Hammer really have become a White Walker? Or do you think another famous character was secretly part of the undead army? Drop your theories down below in the comment section. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world of Westeros. I thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to keep those heads on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.